Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Data. Welcome back to Skyhaven. Alrighty, so, we skip forward to the morning, as we usually do. I did that, of course, so you don't have to hear that infernal whining noise. No, that's my voice. I hear you cry. No, I meant the skipping forward in time thing. Anyway, moving right along. Yeah, we completed a little bit of research. We completed the Studebaker L8, which I believe is a maintenance car. So we should be able to slot that into our jet engine maintenance facility. I've started work on the 4-lane fuel station up here. I don't necessarily know if we'll need it. We've got the 2-lane fuel station at the moment. It seems to be fine, but doubling up and getting a slightly better number of pumps available would certainly be good. Anyway, the jet era ramp service is also looking fine. We've got this fully upgraded, so pretty happy with that. Very, very happy with everything that is currently in front of us. Let's skip forward in time so that we can cast our eyes at our setup. Now. Thank you very much to everyone who left a comment. I think that everything should be resolved, so we shouldn't have any outstanding issues from the last encounter. What the heck is going on here? Was that a visual bug? I saw like a vehicle driving on this road. There were a couple of comments from people saying that the top ramps were not usable. And that is the case. I've just literally noticed right now that the top ramps literally are not usable. That's why we were getting so many complaints about the flights. All right, so you know what I said about having fixed all of the problems that were identified in the last comments? No, it turns out I'm just a filthy liar. All right, there we go. Now all of the ramps are immediately usable. So I thought it was the game. But no. In fact, it's just me being a freaking moron. But that's all right. Anyway, that's probably going to put a little bit of extra strain. Oh my lordy, look at the size of this. Wowzers. That is a big aircraft. That is a big aircraft. And we hopefully have lots of them coming in. Right, concrete. I would like to what the heck is that? What is that? A Lockheed Constellation? Oh yeah, that was the brand new aircraft that we signed, wasn't it? I remember that. I remember signing that contract just towards the end of the last episode. So that is very, very juicy indeed. A little bit of extra strain on the system now that we've got those 5 additional pads actually working. Whether that'll matter, I guess we'll find out in just a little bit. What do we got? What do we got over here? It's a DC-3. I mean, it's a decent-sized aircraft, but I mean, you know, $1,000 an aircraft doesn't really cut it anymore, I don't think, does it? I don't think it does. Either way, it looks like the queue is fine. What do we got? Airliner did not get the requested services on time. Alright, what have I done this time, video game? What have I done this time? What have I done this time? If there is any service that is not being delivered, we'll have a little look. It's fueling. Okay, so it's a good thing. It's a good thing that we're actually going towards getting a better pumping setup. We're 40% of the way through there, so it's probably not worth us actually investing in a second fuel station. We've already got the boost on, and presumably we're going to be filling vehicles as quickly as we possibly can. It's the DC-6, which is not rendered, of course. That's fine. All right, either way, we will have to endure for a little bit. I would really love to accept this aircraft. Oh, okay, you know what? Screw that aircraft. This is the next aircraft that I'd really love to sign. Wowzers, the fueling. There is so much money to be made from fueling. Also, catering. I know that we chatted a little bit about catering towards the last episode. What do we got? Boarding, catering. Yeah, catering is a big old problem here. In fact, I think catering might be something that we can upgrade right now, if I'm not mistaken. Passenger services. No, we can't. We need to get the Packard Station roof truck. And then we need to get the air meals facility as well, so that we're able to, we're able to advance and get some better trucks to supply all of our catering services as quickly as possible. Because at the moment we're using super duper old trucks that take like five runs to and from the facility in order to fill up the aircraft with food. Everything is late. Okay, absolutely everything is late. The good news is that we can probably pay off one of these loans if indeed I felt remotely inclined to do so. I don't really feel like I need to do that at all. I think the thing that I'm holding on for, the thing that I'm really holding on for is this upgraded 4-lane fuel station. It's pretty important, actually. It's pretty important. It's pretty important that I get it. I would love to get a new... I'd love to get a new one of these. There we go. Okay, sure. But yeah, we're not servicing anything. We're not servicing anything, and we're not servicing anything in good time at all. We can get a couple of additional... We can get a couple of additional vehicles here for this jet terminal. I feel like we probably should maybe think about getting... Perhaps, just perhaps, some more terminals to deal with this crazy number of... What the heck? I've got old vehicles? I didn't realize that. There we go. Right, let's get big transport vehicles instead. Yeah, we may want to get an entirely brand new terminal. An entirely brand new terminal would potentially be cool. This is a mess, this area, by the way. This is a mess. We should redo this. We should redo this a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea why this has apparently just been spotted by myself right now. It is, of course, completely daft. Completely daft. We need to get taxiway. There we go. Tarmac taxiway for now. Of course, that'll change. And then this, I think, still exists as a connection. Yep, but it just decides not to get painted in for some obscene reason. Yeah, there we go. It's definitely in. We redraw that. Nope. Okay, alright. Well, you know what? That's fine. We got a little visual bug that exists there. That's okay. I can just about tolerate that. The good news is that regardless of this operation, we're making an obscene amount of money, and I am wealthier than I've ever been before, which is ridiculously good. Yeah. So that's all very, very nice indeed. I just need better aero facilities, better aero meals facilities, and I need another terminal. In fact, we could probably go through the motions of setting up another terminal right now. And in fact, I think that's what we want to do. Yeah, so here's what I'm going to do. Tarmac road out here. Tarmac road out here. All the way over yonder. Excellent. And in fact, what we're going to do is we're going to place down a brand new concrete runway. That's right. The best of the best concrete runway for this terminal over here. It doesn't leave us much choice, does it, in terms of where we stick it? Yeah, I don't particularly like this. We've left ourselves a bit of an awkward position, unfortunately. You know what? Okay, here's the play. Place this down. This is gonna cost me 52k. 52k for that. Very, very expensive, but you know, absolutely worthwhile. Concrete exit. Yep, that's gonna go over there. Excellent. The terminal building is gonna go right over here. And then we're gonna have a whole bunch of stands, I hope. Concrete ramps. Ah, yes. Which is the way that we go? I think we're gonna go this way, right? Yeah, so I think we go this way. Ramp's not connected at the moment. That's fine. Do we have concrete taxiway? We do indeed. Excellent. So we do this, head up there, and then hopefully we're able to create a loop around here. I want to build some more stands in the first instance first, though, right? That's what I think our priority is. Right, so a couple of concrete ramps. Yep. And yep. I think that should be okay. Then we go back to taxiway. Excellent. Roads cannot intersect. I mean, that's okay. Can we build out there? Okay, that's a completely legal maneuver. Very, very delighted that that is the case. Okay, let's keep on... What's the point of having a fence here if we can just ride right through it? Who the heck knows? Anyway, you can probably see exactly where I'm going with this one. I'm thinking, you know what? Let's see if we can try and get a couple of concrete ramps over here. There we go. Looking very, very swish indeed. And then And then we are going to build another concrete runway when we have the money over here directly next to the existing runway that we have. That's the plan. Will it work? Who knows? Nobody knows. But the idea is that perhaps we're able to use entirely separate facilities for this runway, and therefore we'll be able to make a little bit more money. Of course, it's going to cost us a little bit of cash in upkeep, but I mean, it seems that we're making a plentiful amount of money at this moment in time anyway, so I'm not particularly worried about it. Getting everything connected up and running, is that gonna be done right now? I mean, yeah, I probably should do it. I do need to get down this terminal building as well. What I should also do is get some tarmac roads and ensure that we've got a solid connection. Am I able to get a concrete road to intersect here? I absolutely categorically am. I think that there is a road across... I think there's a road across all the way across here. I don't know if that's the case. It might just be that it's not painted on the surface. But it does look like there is a vague road that runs all the way across. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Either way, I will take account of that specifically to ensure that we can make do. No connection with runway. That's not a problem. That is not a problem, not even slightly. Sure, I'll take that aircraft since we don't have that much. What is the issue? Is the issue still catering for this thing? It's 100% catering. Okay, so as long as we don't have garbage catering trucks, we should be fine, I think. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Fuel-wise, I think we're looking good. Maybe worth picking up an additional fuel delivery slot just in case. We're gonna need more fuel. We're gonna need a heck of a lot more fuel once we get this area online. Wow, this area is just so large in comparison to everything that has been before. Yeah, it's actually kind of bonkers. Right, so the advanced air cargo facility. I mean, do I feel confident perhaps reallocating one of these air cargo facilities? We could probably just double up. Although I kind of want to get bespoke facilities for all of the concrete ramps over here. It feels only right, you know? We're heading into the modern era with brand new tech, which means that we should give it the respect that it deserves and just invest, and absolutely just invest. We could take out another new loan. And to be honest, what's the reason against doing something like this? 23% rate of interest is comparatively good, but you know, in the grand scheme of things, quite a high rate of interest that we're being forced to pay there. But we'll survive, no doubt. The treatment facility, maybe, just maybe, we could look at reallocating some of this. Wowzers. Airliner did not get the required services on time. Yeah, I know. I'm not exactly thrilled about that, to be honest. Let's order some more fuel then. If we have to order some more fuel or sign a fuel contract, then we have to sign a fuel contract. You know, that's the dealio. European Petroleum, again, we're gonna make an absolute mockery. An absolute mockery out of European Petroleum. Sure. Cool. 2 brand new contracts. Daily supply cost is ludicrously expensive, but it'll be fine. I'm kind of waiting for a fuel delivery, so maybe I should go to Fjord Oil and order 15,000 units at a ludicrously expensive cost yet again, but that's okay. We'll do it. We'll sign it. Even though I'm not exactly happy about it. Wait until everything is taken off, and then we skip forward to the morning. What do we got over here? It's delayed. Yeah, I get it. It's delayed. It's delayed, but that's not a problem. Okay. I mean, immediately, as soon as I fix this little taxiway over here, turns out we're totally fine. Cash-wise, capacity-wise, not so much, but cash-wise, we're certainly fine. Boarding is okay. Boarding is happening at a completely appropriate rate. Very, very happy with the speed of boarding. It's just catering. Of everything here, Catering is the biggest problem. Catering is far and away the biggest problem. I actually have an idea. I've had one of my incredibly good ideas. We have a 4-lane fuel station. Why don't we build a 4-lane fuel station immediately, right? Let's build a 4-lane fuel station immediately. However, this 4-lane fuel station is going to be responsible for all of these ramps. This 2-lane fuel station, which I tried to click on, is going to be responsible for these ramps because we don't really have that many... We don't really have that many ramps, to be honest. Right, you stop flickering when I zoom in. Excellent. Okay, unassign. And let's put the boost on. Link ramps manually. Of course, zoom in so that I don't have to deal with that infernal flickering. Cool. And let's buy and upgrade all of our slots. Make sure that we've got the very best of the best. Very best of the best buses. That's cool. Okay, that's excellent. Shall we build out the terminal? I think we shall. I think we shall build out the terminal. Okay, so let's get a jet era terminal. We'll build it over here. Sure, let's do that. And to be honest, I actually kind of like this place as a location for all of the services. So let's just bring a road out straight over there. If we do need to connect this up, then we will. And then let's just build all of the services that we could possibly need. We don't need to build fuel because the 2-lane fuel... Oh, man, that flickering is so irritating. That 2-lane fuel pump will operate there. Let's get the aero meals, shall we? Passenger services, air meals facility. Yeah, that's what I need. Okay, so I need to get the Packard station roof truck. Are we still using the very... Yeah, we're still using the very basic truck to deliver our air meals. It's actually kind of embarrassing. It's actually really embarrassing. There we go. Okay, get to work on that. Cool, good stuff. Don't understand why this draft is still present there, but that's okay. Right, so vehicles here. Let's link this manually. Passenger gate. Excellent. Let's get a couple of vehicles. The best of the best, please. Upgrade once. Upgrade once for both the passenger and the baggage gate. The reason being, we currently do not have that many ramps over here. You know, we can afford to take it easy. Jet ramp maintenance. Let's do it. Turn boost on. Yep. And that's us out of cash. All right, we're gonna have to wait until the morning before we do any further changes, but that's okay. And in fact, by the morning, we should hopefully have a better aero meals facility. I don't know whether that's gonna be the case, but hey ho. Also, hopefully tomorrow we will be able to build our second runway, our second concrete runway, that is. Alternatively, we could maybe just send the planes to take off on the tarmac runway. I mean, that might be an option, to be honest. Tarmac runway can deal with big stuff. There's no size difference, is there? There's no size... Oh, no, there is size difference. There's a... Yeah, so the concrete runway is the only type of runway that can handle jets, which is pretty important, given that I really do want to start dealing with more jets, or indeed any jets. I don't think that we have any jets. No, we definitely can't have any jets because the tarmac runway is a tarmac runway. There you go. Anyway, video game, why are you not allowing me to fast forward here? What's the issue? Also, I'd love to get rid of these little visual bugs, if at all possible. Packard station roof truck. Excellent. Okay. Air meals facility, 8 hours. Should be done before sunrise, or very, very close to sunrise. Let's see what the financial report brings us. I suspect that it's going to be a very, very, very rosy picture. We did well. We did well. I was quite happy, actually, how things were handled. Yeah. Also, the added benefit of building all of the services for this runway independently should mean that we're able to scale things at some point in the future. Right, why can I not do this? Why can I not supersonicify? Why can I not supersonicify, video game? Do we have any ramps left over? No. Do we have any trucks that are struggling to get back into their facilities? No. At least not as far as I'm aware. Maybe it's got something to do with this nonsense over here? Maybe? No, don't think so. Alright. Absolutely no idea. Absolutely no idea why this isn't seemingly working. We don't have any imminent fuel orders, not as far as I'm aware. Fuel station's looking okay. We definitely don't have any aircraft, just double checking, because that is something that maybe I could miss. Departure, fine. Arrival, fine. Concrete runway. Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't see anything that's really holding us back from skipping forward to the morning. Is it perhaps a fuel contract that I signed? Maybe. 2 hours left before this one. If I scrap this, I kind of don't want to scrap this, to be honest, but I'll scrap it nonetheless. Will that maybe allow me to? Will that maybe allow me to make it happen? Yeah, let's go 7 a.m. Usually, I'd expect it to be like a truck that is on the facility somewhere, but there definitely doesn't look to be any trucks on the facility anywhere. No connection with runway. I mean, maybe we just straight up send the aircraft back onto the runway here. Yeah, maybe we don't even necessarily need to get a second runway. I can't even take the planning tool to try and get rid of this blueprint stuff that is sticking around for some obscene reason. Oh well, alright. Well, I managed to blether the night away and chat until morning. What did the financial report say? The financial report, if we disregard construction, means that we're in a ridiculously good place, which is very, very nice indeed. So as long as we're able to keep that up, we should be just fine. Right. When does our fuel arrive? Our fuel should arrive at 5 a.m., I believe. There we go. Here it comes. A Diamond TF with 35,000 units of fuel on board. If that truck can take 35,000 units of fuel, why can't I take 35,000 units of fuel out to an aircraft? I don't know. It's a mystery. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I could just spend money on a loan. You know, I'm gonna spend money on a loan. Let's do this. I wanna get this airport into a working position today. Right. So what else do we need coverage for? Catering Factory. Well, we're working on that. We're working on that as quickly as we possibly can. A cargo terminal. Yes, cargo terminal's a good shout. Let's get a cargo terminal. Let's get a cargo terminal. Advanced Air Cargo Facility. Wonderful. Let's do it. Upgrade once. Upgrade twice. Boom, boom. And we will turn the boost on just because I can. What else? Water supply. Water supply, waste, and cleaning. Cleaning. Water. And then we'll get waste, hopefully, as soon as our first aircraft arrive. Just kidding. We're just going to get another loan. You know what? Why the heck not? A 25% interest is nothing. I've paid more interest. I've paid more interest in other games before anyway, so it's fine. Okay, treatment facility. Good stuff. You know what? After that, I think we just buy offices. I think that we unironically just buy offices, right? Excellent. Water station. Excellent. Vehicles. 1, 2. We'll stick with 2 for now. We'll stick with 2. We'll upgrade as and when we need to. Excellent. Good stuff. And vehicles again. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Alright, is that everything? Catering factory and the cargo terminal, which I didn't connect, but I will connect right now. Alright, good stuff. So that just leaves us with a need for speed. And by need for speed, I mean literally a runway. Let's also see if I can try and paint out these horrible horrible blue bits. Is it even possible for me to get rid of this? I'd love to get rid of those awful bits. If I save the game and then if I reload, sure. If I save the game and then reload, can I get rid of them? I mean, it's not game breaking. It's just a little irritating, to be honest. I kind of would rather play with without them. However, if needs must, we can work around them. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, and we get the ability to skip forward in time. Oh no, we don't. That's a lie. We don't get that ability at all. Okay, well, at least the blue stuff has been removed. At least the blue stuff has been removed. That's good. Okay, so today's a big day. Today is a big day. Big day today. Let's see what the heck happens. Air meals facility, we're immediately going to get 2 of them as soon as we possibly can. We're also going to see if we can try and get a slightly better truck for the air meals facility. But we can't delete our old air meals facility until we get the brand new truck. Either way, today I hope that we're going to notch 52,000 in cash, legitimate cash. The reason being that I'd rather not go into any more debt in order to pay for my runway. Who am I kidding? I don't actually care if I go into any more debt. Petty trading. What does this do? What the heck is petty trading? I have no idea. Let's get this. 13 hours. Sure. Right. Well, you know what we can do? You know what we should do? We can get the Aero Snacks facility. Let's stick this... sure. We'll stick it over there. Let's also get another Aero Snacks facility over here. Let's link here over there. Wonderful. We'll buy 2 vehicles. This takes 30 units of food. How much food do we actually need to deliver? I don't even know the amount of food that we need to deliver, you know? Alright, that's a very respectable area of coverage, actually. How many vehicles can we fit in here? 5 vehicles total? Don't really love the odds of one single facility being able to cover everything here. Also, this Aero Kitchen needs to be sold. Needs to be sold very, very quickly. There we go. And we're going to remove it as and when we can. Because, frankly, it's actually going to hinder... It's actually going to hinder our progress if we're not able to get rid of it. There we go. Remove. Nope. Can't do that. Can't do that. Not allowed to remove it. Not allowed to remove it. Not yet. Hopefully that doesn't crash the game. That does seem like something that would crash the game. Alright. Sure, bring in a couple of extra additional aircraft. I would like to get this runway up and running as soon as I possibly can. The reason being is that it's currently costing me a heck of a lot of money. I did say that I'd rather not go into debt, but I guess maybe it's kind of worth it if we can start making money from this immediately. I'm assuming that it's immediately going to allow me to access jet planes. I mean, what are we, 1954? I feel like jet planes were around in 1954. Sure, maybe. Maybe? I mean, they were definitely around in some fashion or another. But clearly just not as big of a deal as they would later become. Loading an Aero Kitchen. Wait, why do we still have trucks in here? There we go. Ditch the Aero Kitchen. Ah. I knew something like that was going to happen. You could smell that coming a mile away. The game just crashed, in case you're interested. Which is, I mean, not actually the end of the world, but hopefully the video game allows me to access the skip forward feature. Actually, it won't matter because we reloaded. We saved in the morning. We saved in the morning, which is great because it means that even if we don't have the fast forward feature, I still have access to get this up and running. Okay, you know what? Aero Kitchen. Do I just straight up want to sell the Aero Kitchen? Let's sell the Aero Kitchen straight off. Sure, sell the Aero Kitchen straight off so that I don't have to deal with any of that garbage. It is going to mean that we will have a little bit of time where we are not being provided coverage by an air meals facility, but I think that we're just gonna endure. We're gonna endure, and hopefully we should be able to get away by the skin of our teeth. Which is such a horrible phrase. Catering, no facility has been found. I know. Requirements aren't met for catering. I'm very well aware. but we're working on it. Don't open on appearance. I don't care. I really do not care. Believe you me, we're gonna have our catering facility up and running before you can blink, video game. It's gonna happen. Also, I'm gonna stick the catering facility over here. I'm feeling spicy. I'm feeling spicy. Let's put the catering facility right here. Let's stick it on the ramp. Right, good. Catering. Aero snacks. Aero snacks right in there. Link to all available. Now, I know that was a little bit misleading. Relink ramps manually. Unlink those. Cool. And then back into supersonic speed. Okay, that seems to have worked out a lot more smoothly. Yeah, that's really, really good. That's really, really good. That is really, really good. Okay, so we still need one additional ramp. Still need one additional ramp, but other than that, we're fine. What do we got here? Let's bring in both of these aircraft. Sure. Excellent. Right, I mean, we're making loads of money. We are making loads and loads and loads of money. Missed a little bit of a trick there with regards to getting research, but that's fine. We'll get better food delivery facilities. That's okay with me. Sure, we'll bring in more and more aircraft. I don't actually think that there is any reason. I don't think that there is any reason that any plane shouldn't get the service that they need in the time that they require it to be done in. Catering is still catching up. Catering is still catching up for sure. But for the most part, we're fine. Okay, we are making an obscene amount of money now. Let's strike while the iron is hot, shall we? Concrete runway. Booyah. Let's do it. Let's get... Excuse me? Stop pinging me back up, video game. Right. Let's place the concrete runway as far to the right as we possibly can, so that we can hopefully squeeze in an exit or an entrance over here, and then concrete taxiway. That's permissible. Okay, good. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful about these taxiways. The runways have got this like weird area of prohibited building, which can be a little bit deceptive, because you can build things like taxiways apparently, like through this area, but you can't build a building, which again is a little bit strange. Roads cannot intersect. Right. Let's hold Alt to prevent snapping. I mean, it looks a little janky, but that way we don't cross out the boundary, technically. Maybe that's up for debate. Maybe that's up for debate. Okay, you go on arrival, you go on departure. Cool. I think that we should be able to accept new contracts now. I think we should be able to accept new contracts. Can I delete this? Okay, alright. Alright, I've just ended up creating more blue mess for myself. Alright. That's fine. Okay, we need to get a air meals facility over here as well. But apart from that, we should be fine. Catering factory. Yeah, that's it. That's really all that we need. That's really all that we need. And then we're gonna be good. I am so low on fuel. Wow. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Hosting is not available. Cargo hosting. Oh, yes. We need to get the ramps up and running. I tell you what it'd be really good to do. It'd be really good to take out another loan. Well, you know, purely because I like taking out loans. But more than that, it would be really good to accept this aircraft right here onto our brand new concrete ramps. That would be really, really excellent. Let's prep for that. Let's absolutely prep for that. Aero kitchen, aero snacks facility. Cool. Aero snacks. The best a plane can get. Sure. Upgrade to max level. Upgrade to max level. That's excellent. Now, jump into here. Buy the vehicles. 1, 2. Kind of hate how we have to do this manually, but if it has to be done, it has to be done. Thankfully, we only have 5 ramps. Got plenty of cash since I took out a hulking great loan. The loan repayments aren't even that bad. We can totally tolerate them. All right, so I think, yeah, look at that, look at that, look at that. We're able to take jet airliners now, which is wonderful. Okay, let's see if we can try and divert a couple of services over to this brand new runway / terminal area. Oh, look at that. We got the portable stairway and the unloader coming in. Oh, look at, it's the crew. All of the crew are assembled here. Excellent stuff. Okay, so this should happen really, really quickly. Apart from the fact that there is no fuel. I didn't see when the next delivery of fuel would be. So I should probably just order way more fuel. What time is it now? 11 o'clock? 11 a.m. Every time there is a fuel shortage, I'm going to go back an hour and order the maximum amount of fuel that I possibly can. In addition to, of course, going fjord oil and then just buying as much fuel as I possibly can. In a single sitting. Right, Royal Aviation Company, you're getting the very best service here. I sincerely hope that this works out. Boost should be on for all of these. Boost is on. Cleaning service. I don't think we can get a cleaning service boost yet. Not yet, anyway. Water station, same with the water station. Treatment facility, can't get a treatment facility boost. Aero snacks, can't get an aero snack boost. That's a problem, but that's okay. Next delivery of fuel is properly going to be coming at 12 o'clock, but I did just get an instant delivery of fuel, which is quite alright. Parking service is looking fine. We got a 2-hour turnaround here. Which is looking like we're gonna hit it. Not enough fuel in storage. Really? Again? Again? Alright, well, you know what? You know what that means. Sign some more deals. Sign some more freaking deals. We're gonna need many more deals than I have access to at the moment, I think. We're just draining the fuel away. Alright, what do we need? Fueling is a big problem. Fueling is a big problem, apparently. Does look like there is a road that runs down all of these landing pads, though, so that's good. Fueling is still a problem. Luggage loading is a problem. And then boarding. Boarding isn't done until all of the other things are done, I believe. Yeah, boarding is the last thing to be undertaken. Yeah, and we can literally see the boarding occurring right there. Right, so that was a 2-hour and 46-minute turnaround. That was a little bit embarrassing, given that I sort of said, hey, this is going to be our brand new and very, 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 very state-of-the-art operation for fueling and loading up the planes with cargo. That was pretty disappointing. That was really, really disappointing, in fact. So you know what that's going to force me to do? It's going to force me to try and research. It's going to force me to try and research stuff even faster than we're researching at the moment. So you know what? Let's plonk down literally as many offices as we possibly can. Let's go into research. Let's increase all of these members of staff. It's only going to cost us like 20k to get them all employed. How much it's going to cost us in staff salaries each and every day, I guess we'll find out. But we should be absolutely demolishing any research objective that we even look at. So that's kind of nice. Now, let's chat contracts. We should be able to get ourselves a new contract. At least, I think we should be able to get ourselves... Yeah, look at that. That's a jet type contract. That's a jet type contract right there. So, I'm gonna get a new type of contract. Also, thank you very much to everyone who commented saying the whole point of being able to renegotiate contracts was to adjust the turnaround time. I get it. I do. I see how that would be advantageous, but I just don't really care. I don't think that really matters. You know? Right, the Halovan Comet. Nice. Okay, so let's get it. Can I get some more jetliners? Yeah, now we're talking. I'm fine with a 1-hour, 30-minute turnaround time. We're not going to have any issues at all with a 1-hour, 30-minute turnaround time. I think once we get all of the appropriate tech in place. Right, so you go to scheduled, And you go to scheduled as well. In fact, we're only going to need one singular ramp on scheduled at the moment, but there we go. All right. Fine. 3 flights. It's measly 3 flights. It's very disappointing. Very, very disappointing indeed. But that's fine. Right, so this flight has been around for just shy of an hour and looks like it's been fully serviced. Yeah. The parking service as well. The parking service needs to be upgraded. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, this. We're gonna need to get this upgraded as well. We just need to get better mechanics vehicles. Or whatever the heck they're called. Mechanics vehicles? Mechanics trucks? I don't know. How long is this going to take? 5 hours? 5 hours is not very much. 5 hours is not very much at all. Let's get better mechanics trucks. Let's get better mechanics trucks right now, if we can. We cannot. Electronic diagnostic tools. Is that the best... Is that the best mechanics truck? I don't think we have the best mechanics truck, if that's the case. Okay. Right. Better fueling. Let's get better fueling. We're gonna be done that in 2 hours anyway, so I mean we might as well just go for it. Honestly, should probably look at repaying some of these loans. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. There's a lot of loans that we can repay. A lot of loans that we can repay. Very much looking forward to doing that. Disappointed that I've not been offered any... Where'd it go? Where did it go? I didn't even have a chance to look at it. Disappointed that I haven't been offered any on-demand flights. For some obscene reason, they just continually seem to disappear before I can even click on them. How upsetting is that? Very, 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 very upsetting. What's this? Research completed. Oh yeah, fine. And airline did not get the required services on time. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, the research that I completed, by the way, was for not the cleaning service, not the jet aero ramp. It's over here. The Aero Snacks Facility. Aero Snacks Facility, let's delete these. Let's delete these, but let's wait until the evening. I'm a little bit scared. I don't want to crash the game for a second time by getting rid of age-old catering trucks. I do worry about that. Also, we're certainly going to need to get some of these. Express 400s, delivery time 6 a.m. 12. Sure, let's do that. All right, we're gonna need more cargo. But to be fair, we've not really needed that much cargo throughout this playthrough. Just in general, cargo seems to have been the resource that is easier to stay on top of. Fuel is the bigger challenge, I think. Although I suppose that the whole point of cargo is that it sort of doesn't play as large of a role later on. I guess that's the case. Diamond TF, that's the fuel truck. That's the fuel truck, so that's good. Could get a better fuel truck. Could get a better fuel truck. Might want to get a better fuel truck. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Actually, let's get the best catering. Let's get the best catering truck. Let's get the best catering truck that we possibly can so that we can upgrade it to the max level. And then we don't have to worry about catering ever again, at least within this playthrough. Cool. And you're going to take off. Allow me to skip forward, please. Allow me to skip forward, please. Come on. I reckon it's going to allow me. I'm confident it's going to allow me to skip forward this time. Come on, video game. Come on. You don't like that, do you? That's a massive pain in the backside. I mean, look, we do need to get rid of these trucks. Loading at Aero Snacks Facility. That's gonna crash the game. It's gonna crash the game. I just know it's gonna crash the game. I just know it's gonna crash the game. It shouldn't be loading. It shouldn't be loading. It shouldn't be loading anything right now. It should not be loading anything right now. Okay, let's mark my words. Okay, so I'm gonna sell this vehicle. I would love to be proven incorrect. Was that the vehicle that was the problem? All right, apparently I am very wrong. Wonderful. All right. It wasn't the vehicle that was holding us back. But it didn't crash the game. And when that's a positive, you gotta be glad. Okay, so at least that was not the problem. I still have no idea. What the heck were you doing? Why are you coming at night? Was that the issue? Maybe that was the issue? I don't know why we have a fuel resupply at 8 o'clock in the evening. Clearly somebody deemed that this was a sensible thing to do. Cancel this. Cancel this. If I can. This is the one? Yeah, this is the one. Right, cancel that. New contract. We'll just get 35,000 units in the morning instead, eh? Sure. That'll probably be fine. Still doesn't explain why the heck we're not able to skip forward in supersonic, super dupersonic speeds. Which is slightly irritating, but hey-ho. Alright, let's see what the daily report brings, and then I can just skip forward to the morning. Regardless, we can chat a little bit about research priorities in the morning. But by golly goodness gracious me, I would love to know what is causing the hang-up here. I've got no idea. Maybe it's my brand new concrete runways. You never know. Okay, we made an obscene amount of money. We made an absolutely obscene amount of money yesterday. To be fair, a lot of that money was technically through loans, but we did also spend like an obscene amount of money yesterday as well on vehicles and staff as well, so that's fine. Okay, so research quest line. We'll chat a little bit about that in the morning once I'm able to bring you right up to speed, and so you don't have to sit through this terrible evening. Well, hey, we survived the night. Okay, all right. It took a couple of minutes for me in real life, but for you, it was just a second. Just a second, eh? Magic indeed. Okay, today's a big day. We got jets arriving. We got jets arriving for the first time ever. Very, very excited about that. Research-wise, I don't even think I researched anything. Doesn't particularly matter. I'm 29 grand in the hole, but that's fine. We've got the best trucks. Yeah, we've got the best trucks for food. That's cool. Let's get the best fuel trucks as well. I sold all of my my catering trucks, if you can recall. So let's buy them all back. Let's buy them all back after we take out a little loan just to tide us over. Is that even going to be enough? It is, just. Okay, cool. I think that I'll be able to pay off all of my loans today. We need more fuel storage as well. That's something to consider. Oh my lordy. There it is. A freaking jet. A BOAC jet. Excellent. Brilliant stuff. That's gonna take a heck of a long time to service the aircraft. Maybe should have... Actually, can I still do this? Can I bump the schedule? So that we move you... we'll arrive the following day. Let's reschedule you onto another pad so that we don't end up sacrificing both of our jets at the same time. Because I'm almost certain that we're not going to be able to perform all of the stuff that needs to be performed on this aircraft in the appropriate time frame here. Don't get me wrong, it's not going to be far off the 1 hour 30-minute service time that we're aiming for, but I just don't think it's going to be exactly where we want to be. Yeah, that's my suspicion anyway. We're not far off. We're not far off at all, but it's just not going to be close enough, I don't think. Right, DC3, sure, we'll service that on the concrete ramps area. There we go. That's the... Yep, that's it. That's what I didn't want to see. But that's okay. We're now running late. And it's a boarding issue, which is kind of surprising, to be honest. Kind of surprising that the issue is a boarding-related one. Does get away a little bit later than I would otherwise like. But it does get away, and that's the important thing. All right, sure. Keep on bringing more and more across to the concrete area. Load cargo. Cargo loading is a problem? Is it really? I tell you why it's a problem. Because we're still using these old garbage airlifts here. You know, we can definitely do better. We should do better. We will do better. That, I guarantee you. The 4-lane fuel station Boost, let's get that turned on so that we can fuel up the trucks slightly faster. That's excellent. In fact, I think we're working on fuel now, aren't we? Yeah, we're working on the upgraded fuel truck now as well, which is very, very good. You need to go to here. You need to go to here. All right, but apart from that original delay, I think that we're actually doing not too bad. I mean, I know that we're not doing too bad. Look at this cash that keeps on rolling in. It's difficult. It's so difficult for me to even countenance failure when we're making so much cash. I mean, it almost doesn't matter if every other plane gets delayed because I'm still making so much money. How am I making so much money? Let's get a new supply contract. Let's get a new supply contract. Smith deliveries, 500, 600, and let's deliver them at midday. Cool. Wonderful. Right, so that should keep us supplied with goods. Cargo goods, that is. What do you need? What do you need? You are after boarding. Yeah, so couple of different routes that we can go down in order to ensure that we're able to board people slightly faster. One way is to get additional buses / better buses. We can get one better type of bus. We can get the right omnibus, SL30. Or we can get the better ramps. Stair mounting or the SVAM. Let's get the SVAM. Let's get the SVAM in the first instance, and then we'll get some of these pads upgraded to be SVAM compatible. That's a step in the right direction, I think. This terminal is okay. We do need to get better luggage loading. It's been a long time since we upgraded our luggage loading capability. But I don't think that we're far off. I don't think that we're far off the end of the game, to be honest with you. Speaking of the end of the game, what am I looking for? Construction. Asphalt road construction. Okay, all right, that's fine. Stand construction standards, lame. Cast in place concrete, kind of lame too. I guess this is the best runway that we can get at the moment. I didn't even consider that at the time, but apparently this concrete runway is the best runway that we can get. There is a modern type of runway which we can't get access to at the moment because it's still in beta. Bit of a shame. Are we SVAM compatible? I think we're SVAM compatible. Also, this personnel stuff should probably get done. Let's do that. Also, queuing up research would be excellent if I could. Right, let's ditch you and replace that with a SVAM. Let's make sure that everybody is SVAM compatible. Is there any way that I can do this without manually clicking through everything? Not enough parking space. I sincerely beg to differ. You're SVAM. Alright, you know what? Let's get the concrete pads SVAM enabled. SVAM. Drivable stairs. I don't really know if it's going to make a tremendous difference, to be honest, but I guess we'll see. Right, luggage handling improvements, sorting zones, basically everything that we can use to boost, we'll try and get right now. So luggage handling, maybe luggage handling is now enableable in here. We can get a boost, perhaps. Got a boost at both of the cargo facilities over here already. Sorting zones. I mean, I don't even know what sorting zones does. Attracts new airlines to the airport as a destination hub. Okay, all right. Catering service boost. Catering service boost might be nice. I mean, all of these are super quick to research, so we'll be able to do them lickety-split. I should also sign some new contracts. I should also absolutely sign some new contracts. Big toolkits. Okay, so we're going to get bigger boosts, I think, right? We're going to get bigger boosts on a couple of these things. Okay, we can't enable boost to the catering service over there. What about over here? Can't enable the boost to the catering service over there either. Got to be careful that we don't end up crashing the game that way. You got to be super careful. Okay, luggage size and weight restrictions. Sure. It's gonna take 59 minutes. Again, if it takes under an hour, I'm pretty sure it's just an instant research from me. Also, I would very much love to be offered a couple of contracts at some point today, video game. Right, sign. Any jet airlines want to come my way? No, don't think so. Oh, these contracts are so lame. I'm only getting like one plane every time I sign a contract. Is that not lame as anything? Yeah, I signed 4 contracts. I get 4 freaking planes. There we go. All right. Yeah, I mean, you hate to see it. I'd much rather see something a little bit more expansive, to be honest. A little bit more expansive. Oh, the research was finished. What do we got here? 4-way safety pallets. Sure, we'll be able to do that in less than an hour as well. Wonderful. Should I pay off some of these loans? Sure, I can pay off some of these loans. That's alright. Let's do it. In fact, we can pay off 2 loans. We can pay off 2 loans, no sweat. No sweat, not even slightly. Not even slightly. Okay. We could also get some better, whatever the heck these things are called. The luggage unloader things. The airlift, that's the one. We could get some better airlifts. Advanced fuel handling, let's do that. Can we upgrade our Aerosnacks facility now? I say upgrade our Aerosnacks facility. Can we enable boost? No, I don't think we can enable boost anywhere that it's not already enabled. Nope, doesn't look to be the case. Okay, now, are we going to be able to get you in the sky in the appropriate time? Loading luggage, catering, and fueling, all taking a significant period of time. Fueling is taking ages. Holy cow. Do we have fueling enabled on the 2 lanes pump? We do. We totally do. It just takes a while. We need to get the best trucks. We have researched them. Disposable fuel filters. Sure. Fueling boost is going to be officially... There's 5 lightning bolts after it. So I assume that that's going to be incredibly fast. Right, let's board. And because we use the spam, we can now throw people into the plane much, much quicker. Excellent. Beautiful. There we go. Excellent. Okay, turnaround time was a little bit larger than I would like. 1 hour and 56 minutes. But we know where we went wrong there. We know how we can improve. 4 lanes fueling. I'm gonna live dangerously. Let's sell everything. Okay, Sourer 8 DM. Excellent. And then this is the 2 lanes fueling that we are still using. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do... Okay, we can buy 5. I think 5 is actually okay. I think 5 is absolutely, completely okay. Right. Video game, will you allow me the honor of going into hypersonic speed on this wonderful evening? I would really, really like if you did. Improved flight dining. Yeah, we still can't turn on the boost in the Aerosnacks facility. Don't know why that's the case. At all. Right, it looks like another evening. The good news is that I have actually figured out a way to get around this, which is kind of ridiculous that I need to even consider trying to get around such a strange issue as this, where we're not able to get the boost mode, supersonic boost mode for the evening time. However, if I save the game, if I reload it, bada bim, bada boom, the game freezes up for a little bit. What do you know? We got access to supersonic boost now. I don't know how it happened, but I mean, it's great, and I'm glad to have it. Let's just keep on throwing points into our research, shall we? Let's get the better belt loader. We can literally watch. The research being completed. How wonderful is that? Maybe we could get... Sure. There we go. We got the financial report, which we'll have a little look at it in a second. But to be honest, it's probably just as well sticking around the research tech tree for a little while. Let's grab that. Excellent. Super quick. Let's grab that. 2 hours. 2 whole hours. Wowzers. That was lightning. That was lightning. Let's go back to personnel, see if we can maybe pick up any more boosters. Safety boost. That's good. Fueling boost. Excellent. Vacuum cleaners. And that is the morning. Okay. Cool. What's the daily report saying? Saying that we lost money. But let's be honest. Let's be honest. The only reason that we lost money was because we paid off 2 loans and bought 100 grand worth of vehicles. So, I mean, if that's what you call losing money, video game, then I will lose money any day of the week. That is very satisfactory. Okay, what did we unlock? We unlocked a visual oral radio range, which I very much doubt we will have much use for, given that we're not really hitting the number of operations. 14 bits of research completed over the course of the evening. How crazy is that? Yeah, we didn't really hit it, but that's okay. Still no option to boost the aero snacks here. Don't know why that's the case. Blue ice. All right, waste service speed. Don't particularly care about that. Don't particularly care about that at all. Am I missing something? Am I just missing something? Petty trading. All right, we'll get petty trading. Sure. That sounds good. We'll do petty trading. Right, so I don't think that we're storing quite enough fuel. We're very close, but not quite. Right, let's see if this ends up actually working in the right time frame. We do have the very best, I think that's the very best, in fact, Aero Snacks, the very best Aero Snacks around. It's not the very best Aero Snacks. It's not even close to being the very best Aero Snacks. Don't crash. Please don't crash. Ah, I'm 28 grand in debt. Makes perfect sense. Right. Cool. Aero snacks. Boom. Boom. Nice. Okay, I'm not going to delete the other 2 just in case, again, video game crashes. But it should mean higher capacity catering trucks should make everything easier. Nice. Okay, this is looking much better. 1 hour and 10-second turnaround time, as opposed to also the parking service is ridiculous. It's taken ages. Who's doing the servicing here? Where's the truck that's doing the servicing? I don't know. I don't know where the truck that's doing the servicing is. Super strange. Petty trading. I don't know what petty trading allows us to unlock. Something in the Jet Aero terminal, perhaps? No idea. Yeah, who's doing the servicing? It's the Jet facility, isn't it? Yeah, the Jet Aero ramp. The Studbacher is the best. It really is the best. The boost is already on. Right, well, not much we can really do about that if we're already using the best tech. I don't think that there's anything that we can do. I don't think that there's anything that we can really improve, to be honest. We could get multiple... We could get more trucks. We could get more trucks. More trucks maybe is the correct thing to do. We could have multiple trucks out at the same time if that's something that the game allows me to do. If not, that's not the case. Alright, sure. Research the bus. I think that I got the best... yeah. The best luggage trucks here. Yes, this is going to be a massive, massive upgrade. There we go. Let's also upgrade our cargo facility as well to be compatible with better luggage trucks too. So that's a big change. That's a really, really big change for us. Very, very happy with that. Right. Can we change this? There we go. We will get the slightly better airlift on each and every one of these ramps. There we go. There we go. So the one at the bottom. It's a very, very daftly cumbersome process. I think that's already done that one, right? Yep, already done that one. This one. Yep, hate this. Hate this so much. Nothing like a little bit of administration to keep you on your toes. Right. So this is the first time. This is the first time. It's a DC-7. It's a big aircraft. 54-second turnaround. The parking service, it's only being done by one truck, I think. And that truck doesn't even come out to staying on parking. It doesn't even show up. I can't even see the parking truck here. The parking service truck. The jet truck. Is it perhaps because we're using the jet era service ramp, but in fact, we can only deal with jet era type aircraft? Is that the issue? That could be the issue, and I'm just missing it. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. All right, research-wise, let's see. Have we got everything in this passenger service tech tree? I think we do. Still can't use half of it, but that's... I guess that is what it is. Tiny cistern. Let's get the tiny cistern. We need to get more fuel storage anyway, so perhaps that's going to be a good bit of motivation for me to sort out our situation. Look at that. I mean, we just don't have enough fuel. We just don't have enough fuel. We just do not have enough fuel. All right, let's keep it coming. On-demand aircraft seemingly have just completely dried up. No idea what the heck have happened to on-demand aircraft. Passenger gate, do we have the best buses? The right omnibus SL something something. Let's upgrade that, upgrade that, upgrade that. Good stuff. Sell all of those and buy some more of those. Wonderful. So that's the best. That's the best that we can really get. I mean, I know that there is still this whole area over here to kind of worry about. I guess I kind of don't care about the tarmac pads anymore. I was honestly kind of hoping to get a few more... Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. I was hoping to get a few more high-value jet contracts. And maybe this is the start of them right here. Jet, yes. Jet, yes. Very, very nice indeed. Jet, yes. Okay. Problem is, though, the real problem is that we've only got like 5. We can turn that onto scheduled. Turn that on scheduled. We've only got like 5 planes to deal with, which is visually quite boring. Quite boring indeed. Okay, a little bit of a sharp turnaround in the evening here. But we can deal with that. All right, tomorrow will be the litmus test, really, to see if this ends up working. Yeah. Good stuff. To be fair, I actually think that we are pushing the limits of what we can actually do with what we've got here. We're almost... What is this? I don't need to research. I don't need to research the... I can't even get this. Can't get this. Can't get this for sure. Can't get the electronic diagnostic tools. I've done all of passenger services. Personnel is mostly done, but frankly doesn't even matter. Because we can't get the passenger boosts on half of the things that matter anyway. Construction is frankly irrelevant. Maybe it's worth picking up a couple of these. Sure, let's do that. And then Office Works. I mean, Office Works has been irrelevant since the very start of the game. Internal circulation. Sure. You know what? Let's get internal circulation. Let's complete that. It's going to get us some workflow points, or some workflow boost, should I say? So we should be able to enable that in the Office interface, I believe, or maybe we'll just get more workflow points. I think we just got more workflow points. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention there. Section managers, workflow boost. So we're 1,612 right now. Well, 1,852 total workflow points, but 1,612 research workflow points, if that makes sense. I think it does. I think it does. Okay. 1612 up to 1897. Okay, so we basically just get a whole bunch of additional points. All right, maybe I would have gone for that slightly earlier if I'd have known that that was what happened. But to be brutally honest, I mean, it doesn't really matter. The biggest issue that I have with this game, as it stands, is the administration that you have to go through in order to change the schedule. The rest I can just about deal with. The ridiculousness of, you know, selling the individual vehicles on the ramp and getting it upgraded and whatnot. That's irritating. That's very, very irritating indeed. It would be nice to have like a central depot that you could link to all of the ramps that just has a whole bunch of these movable stairs. Because I mean, they are drivable, right? So you can drive them to wherever the heck you wanna drive them to. Let's do cast in place concrete. Sure, for whatever obscene reason. But that is the real problem. Also, there seems to be some sort of an issue with enabling boost on the Aero Snacks facility. Perhaps I'm just missing something. Tiny cistern, double tiny cistern. Also, why would I care about a double tiny cistern? What's the point? Are they able to store much? It says it's tiny. Holy cow, they're able to store way more fuel than literally anything else. That's pretty obscene. Don't think that we got anything new here. We've got the visual aural radar. Connect that up, I guess. Sure. We can now deal with a larger number of flights at the same time, which is kind of nice. Don't think that we can do anything else here. There is the upgraded type of road, which I haven't shown off yet, but at the end of the day, I'm not sure that's going to make a difference. Now, this is a disaster. Oh, that's not good. That's not... ooh, yikes. That's not where you enter the aircraft. So this is a Douglas DC-7, probably the biggest aircraft that we can come across, at this moment in time anyway. Luggage loading takes a heck of a long time, even with the very best loader that we have, and the very best trucks over here. Part of that, I think, is probably to do with the fact that I just cannot seem to enable the boosting. I can't enable the boosting of the gosh darn thingamabobber. And it just ain't working. It just ain't working. Yeah, you've got the Bradshaw T2000s. All right. So this is a reasonably small aircraft here. I think we should be able to turn it around in good time. We've got the cast in place concrete. Let's get the geodetic surveys. Cool. Now, let's see if we're going to be able to turn this thing around in less than an hour. Catering is looking good, though. Catering is looking good. As long as we have a catering truck available, we're definitely able to load it within the appropriate time frame. Fueling could honestly do with being a little bit closer. We should probably start trying to fuel earlier. Luggage loading goes fine. Boarding goes fine. Boarding actually probably takes the longest, maybe, of any process here. Maybe with the exception of fueling. Parking service. Boom. We're done. We're out of here. Easy peasy. That actually worked. That actually worked very, very well. Very, very well indeed. Okay. Let's get the fanciest type of road around, eh? Let's get the fanciest type of road around. Okay, so that was pretty perfect. That was pretty perfect in the way that went. Yeah, we got the de Havilland Comet here. Oh my lordy, what the heck is this? What the heck is this? It's a Boeing 707. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's a jet. It's a jet, and we're really struggling. We're really, really, really struggling to turn it around in 1.5 hours. That's 2 loads, by the way, of passengers from a big bus. A very, very big bus. The very biggest bus that we can get. Slightly after the 2-hour mark there. And catering, yet again, is proving to be a sticking point. Yeah, I mean, if we had the ability to boost this, I think I'd be confident that we'd be able to do it in time. Also, it's probably not helped by the fact that I do still have a couple of old trucks that are operating out of the Aero Snacks facility. If I sell that vehicle, it's gonna crash the game. But yeah, I think this is us. I think this is us here. We finished road construction. Why don't we place down a bit of the best road, eh? I don't know if it's gonna make any difference. Did we just upgrade all of our roads? I think we upgraded all of our roads, actually. I think it literally happened just like that. So the tarmac roads became asphalt roads. Oh yeah, you can see the color difference over here. It's black to a, I guess, like a gray / brown color over there. I mean, that's it, really. That's it. There's nothing more. There's nothing more to cover. I think that this pretty succinctly brings us towards the end of the game. I'm pretty sure that that's everything that we really want to cover. I don't think that there's anything else of value. Couple of additional air traffic control towers, but that's it. I mean, honestly, what I'd like to see in this game, changed in this game, is the scheduling window. If we change the scheduling window, if the scheduling window changes where it's like some sort of an automated process, that would just be brilliant. We could pay off all of our loans. I feel like maybe that would be a great way to go out. What is that? Orbital Potato pays off all of his loans? You haven't taken any loans? Oh, that's wonderful. I mean, we are a little bit, you know, a little bit in the red, but that's not necessarily a problem. Alrighty, folks, we're gonna wrap this series of Skyhaven up. It's still in beta, you know. That's why I'm not absolutely raging at all of these little inconsistencies and bits and bobs that I don't like. But certainly, you know, there's a little ways to go before this game is truly up to par with other airport management games. But I have had an absolute whale of a time with this one. I really like it. I think you should consider it. Consider it in the future, perhaps, if indeed there are some quality of life changes and balance changes. We've had a couple of crashes over the past couple of episodes. Nothing major. Not too much of an inconvenience, given that the game auto saves at the start of each and every day. But certainly not something that you really want to see happening going forward. Anyway, folks, thank you as ever for watching this episode. My name, of course, has been Over the Potato. Thank you very much for watching. Check out the Patreon if indeed you're interested in helping make videos like this possible. Thank you to Aurelio, Banana, and C Senpai for being the 3 $25 plus tier patrons. Thank you again for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye.